Edward here from earviewer.com. I have another video for you. This is another exploration of mine into what Ingo Swann terms as second reality. My exploration, my interest, my goals with this process that we call remote viewing is to experience and explore the second reality in a far deeper and far more meaningful way than I have in the past. That's not to say that remote viewing in general, or that a successful remote viewing by anyone else is not some second reality exploration. I believe that it is. The only difference is that I am specifically pointing out my own desire to explore what Ingo would term this second reality, or this quantum field, or this other dimension where these inputs come from. I'm not that interested in just describing a target accurately, which is what typical remote viewing is. I'm interested in experiencing another reality, experiencing another dimension and existing there. What does it feel like? What parts of my own mind are activated? What mental processing areas of my mind are stimulated as these inputs are moving through? And to attempt to follow that input through into the nucleus, or what Ingo Swann termed the psychic nucleus, into this second reality. I want to experience that more, and that's what these videos are about. That's what this video is about. My intention going into this session was to feel around and explore into this second reality as much as I possibly can at this time. My goal is to continually explore this and further expand my experience into this reality where these inputs come from. And this was a decent example of it. The target was a Russian cell tower, or some kind of television tower or something like that, that had exploded and it was on fire. And anyway, that was the target, or that was, in my opinion, the point in time and space that I was accessing in this second reality. So the inputs did come through, and again, there was accuracy in the inputs, which again gives me a clearer view of how much of this second reality I was able to actually touch upon. And the accuracy that can be verified via a feedback photo for me only indicates how much of this second reality I was able to touch into. And so I want to be very clear on that. There's been some discussion out there about my work, and I want to be very clear that the opinions that I voice, the points of view that I have, my opinion about what a target means, these are all my personal opinions and not the opinions of the remote viewing community in general. These are just my own documented experiences and my own personal opinions. So I want to be very clear about that, that these points of view are my own. And so that's what this video is about. That's what my continued explorations are about. Now I'm very clear on the direction that I'm going, which is to expand on my own ability to touch into this second reality and explore that more. So I hope you enjoy this video, and many more to come. 8464, round and flat edged, sharp pointed inside. I'm getting some type of structure inside. I feel like I'm inside here. Edged, cold, moist, dense, circular edged. Dense, open, far, around. It's my close, metallic, dense and hard. smooth. Smooth. Eight, 4, 6, 4. Whites. Again, round, 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 round. Deep. Dense. Fill me. Fill me. I do feel idea generation getting triggered. I feel these parts of the core are getting triggered. I am working to keep them in check. Edged, angular, wide, steel, dense. This feels bigger to me. Bigger. Feels big. Angular. Wide. But I feel like I'm inside. I feel like I'm inside. I'm inside something. I'm getting this kind of AI here of shocking, and like overwhelming. Shocking, overwhelming. And this is a beginning memory comparison over here and creative additions of like an explosion, like that kind of thing. But that's memory comparison and some deduction in there too, you know, to try to justify this feeling of like shock or overwhelm. Yeah, energetic in inside. Black, green, blue, white, shadowed, inside, around. Yeah, I got more memory comparison over here of like a atomic bomb. Energetic. Silver, whites, green, energetic. Dip into that. I dip into that. I feel like I'm in here, inside here. Deep. I'm getting this idea here, like idea generation here, like I'm in a tunnel or something like that. You know, inside. I'm getting memory comparison of insides. Get this idea like I'm inside of like a tube or something like that. Inside. And there's energetic in there. There's energetic in there. It's kind of strange. Kind of strange feel about it. Yeah. I want to kind of get into that a little bit. Strange. You know, something about it feels strange. Strange. What does that mean? Black, deep, dense, wondrous, wondrous. I'm getting all these kinds of, you know, strange and wondrous, unusual, weird, something unusual about this. Like elaborate setup. Kind of an elaborate setup. Yeah, I kind of like something like. Puffed up. Alright, I'm going to try to bring it a little higher. 8, 4, 6, 4. 8, 4, 6, 4. Wide, narrow, gapped inside. Getting this idea of excessive. Excessive. Excessive? What does that mean? You know, too much. You know, too much of something. Too much of something. Overwhelmed. Too much. Overpacked. Excessive. Excessive. Like, I'm getting all this kind of like crazy, wild, you know, like banshee. All these kind of weird descriptors, like something kind of wild, uncontrollable, excessive. over too much of something. Overflow, overflowing, overflowing, kind of thing. Breaching, breaching, expanding. Dumping, eight, 4, 6, 4, 8, 4, 6, 4. Dense, clear. Energetic, energetic. Building up, building up. Pressure. Outflow. Outflow, this kind of outflow feel. This idea here, idea generation of washing away. Washing away, expanding, breaching, flowing. Kinetic, expanding, breaching. Like something going over here. Okay. Alright, so as my goal again to tap into the second reality and experience a point in time and space, which is this target here. And what I'm getting are these feelings of like this kind of shocking, overwhelming feeling, this energetic feeling, this kind of overflow, this expansive overflow, like some kind of release, or like a release valve, or some pressure getting moved over. You know, too much of something, too filled. Like an explosion, puffed up. Pretty interesting feeling. It's an interesting feeling.